John 21, 1:19. Afterward, Jesus appeared again to his disciples by the Sea of Tiberias, and he appeared in this way: Simon Peter, Thomas, Nathanael from Cana in Galilee, the sons of Zebedee, and 2 other disciples of his were together. Simon Peter said to them, "I'm going fishing." They said to him, "We'll go with you." They went out and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. When it was already dawn, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples did not realize that it was Jesus. Jesus called out to them, "Friends, have you any fish?" "No," they answered. He said to them, "Cast the net on the right side of the boat, and you will find some." So they cast the net, and they were unable to haul it in because of the great number of fish. Then the disciple whom Jesus loved said to Peter, "It is the Lord." When Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he put on his outer clothing, for he was naked, and jumped into the sea. The other disciples came in the boat, dragging the net full of fish, for they were not far from shore, only about 100 yards. When they got ashore, they saw a charcoal fire already burning and some fish lying on it, and some bread. Jesus said to them, "Bring some of the fish you have just caught." Simon Peter went aboard and dragged the net ashore, full of large fish, 153. Although there were so many, the net was not torn. Jesus said to them, "Come and have breakfast." Now none of the disciples dared ask him, "Who are you?" because they knew it was the Lord. Jesus came, took the bread and gave it to them, and did the same with the fish. This was now the 3rd time Jesus appeared to his disciples after he was raised from the dead. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said, "you know that I love you."
Here's a breakdown of John 21 to 1-19, focusing on the themes of restoration, forgiveness, and following Christ. The shepherd and the sheep. Jesus restores Peter and calls him to follow. Summary. After his resurrection, Jesus appears to his disciples by the Sea of Galilee. Peter, who had denied Jesus 3 times, is deeply remorseful. Jesus, showing compassion and forgiveness, restores Peter and gives him a charge to feed my lambs and tend my sheep. He then offers Peter a vision of his future suffering and death and a promise of glory. Moral lesson. This passage emphasizes the power of forgiveness and restoration. Jesus, even though he was betrayed by Peter, offers him a chance to return to his side and to serve him. It reminds us that God's love is always available, offering forgiveness and a path to healing and reconciliation. It also highlights the importance of following Christ, even when it is challenging, and of trusting in his guidance, even in the face of hardship. Analogies. 1. The lost sheep. Imagine a shepherd who goes out to search for a lost sheep, leaving the 99 others behind. He is willing to go to great lengths to find the lost one and bring it back to the fold. This is similar to Jesus' encounter with Peter. Even though Peter had denied him, Jesus seeks him out and offers him a way to return. 2. The second chance. Think about a friend who makes a mistake and hurts someone they love. The person they hurt could choose to reject them or to offer forgiveness and a chance to rebuild the relationship. This is similar to Jesus' interaction with Peter. He offers forgiveness, restoring the broken bond, and offering Peter a chance to rededicate himself to following Christ. 3. The new direction. Imagine someone who has lost their way, unsure of where to go or what to do. Then a guide appears, offering a new path and a new purpose. This is similar to Jesus' interaction with Peter. He gives him a new direction in life, a new purpose, and a new mission to follow. Conversation between Father Don and Jane. Father Don, Jane, the story of Peter and the risen Christ is such a powerful reminder of God's mercy and forgiveness.
It's incredible, Father Don. Peter had denied Jesus 3 times, and yet Jesus welcomes him back, even gives him a new mission.
It's such a beautiful example of the unconditional love of God. He doesn't hold our past against us, but offers us a chance to start anew, to choose to follow him again.
It's also a reminder that following Christ isn't always easy. He doesn't promise an easy life, but he does promise to be with us, to guide us, and to give us strength.
Right? Peter was given a new mission, but it wasn't easy. Jesus even tells him about the suffering he will face, but also the glory that awaits him.
It's a call to be faithful, even in the face of hardship, and to trust in God's plan, even when it's not clear or easy to understand.
And it reminds us that God calls us to serve, to care for his flock, to be shepherds to one another. It's about offering support, guidance, and love to those who are struggling and need our help. Friends, the story of Peter's encounter with the risen Christ reminds us that God's love is always available, offering us a path back to him, even after our mistakes and our failures. It's a call to embrace forgiveness, to trust in his guidance, and to follow him in every season of our lives, even in the midst of hardship. Let us strive to be shepherds to one another, offering love, support, and compassion to those around us, just as Jesus did for Peter.